Are you guys ready for your main event?
Yeah! Third judge.
Thank you, Joe List.
Love it.
Who feels up? You know what? Why don't we? You want to just have the whole audience clap for the third vote?
We can do that. Whatever you think is good.
If we need a third vote, we're going to leave that up to the audience. So at the end of each round, if we need a third vote, you guys are going to vote with your noise and applause. You guys got it?
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody that judged so far. Guys, your first competitor coming to the stage. He is 11-3 from Queens, New York. Guys, give it up for Matt Maran. Matt, 11-3. That's no bullshit, buddy. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. You guys ready for a fucking main event?
Yay!
This looks like the before and after pic of a diet that only kinda works.
All I lost was my sleeves.
This is the only diet that works exclusively on the face.
All right, guys, his competition. He is 10-6 from Detroit, Michigan. Guys, give it up for Joel Walkowski.
Hey!
Joel, how you feeling tonight, dog?
It's an honor to be here. I've always wanted to roast someone who is in the middle of cleaning out their garage.
All right, guys, so I'm going to do odds or evens again. I'm going to turn my back to you, and I want you guys to keep me honest. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Sorry, buddy. Odds. Matt, do you want to go first or defer?
I'll go first.
Matt wants to go first. Guys,
All right.
I want you guys to make all the noise you can for these guys. These guys are going to fucking entertain the shit out of you.
Yeah! Ollie, oxen free!
And all that's left to say is, let's roast!
Round one, fight!
All right, guys, give it up for what happens if you survive eating Tide Pods. Joel was engaged to be married, but his fiancée broke things off when she realized that actually it doesn't happen to a lot of guys.
Matt skipped his high school prom for his first professional wrestling match, which is the only way he could find someone to lie on their back and fake it.
At least when I wrestled someone, it wasn't because they didn't want to marry me. Joel is 31 years old, but he looks like a faggot.
Keep it going for white trash doing recycled material, huh? Matt loves hockey. It combines his two favorite things: top shelf athletic competition and no black people.
Joel, I'm glad you were able to take time away from masturbating to Varsity Blues to be here tonight. You look like a guy who would start a chant for anal sex at a toga party.
That sounds kind of fun, actually. Matt, you sound like gonorrhea feels. Matt's mom is a speech therapist, and Matt is proof she didn't bring her work home with her.
When Joel was in college, he converted to Islam and married a Muslim girl, in case you guys are wondering whether or not he's retarded. But he decided he didn't want to be a Muslim anymore a couple years ago after they shot up his favorite nightclub.
I'm just glad you did that joke while facing Mecca. Matt's best friend has no arms. Yes, his best friend has no arms. It's a beautiful friendship. They bonded over their love of cutting off sleeves. That's fun, baby.
All right, guys, we're going to take it to the judges. Eli Sairs, what are you thinking, my friend?
Fuck, great round again. Tonight's been awesome. You're both great. You look like you're battling it out for head bully of the short bus. This shit was neck and fucking neck. I think that Joel, again, I could see this going to the crowd. It's so close. I think that Joel's mecha riff put him over for me slightly. So I'm slightly going with Joel on that one.
All right, guys, we got one vote for Joel Walkowski. The truth, Joe List, what are you thinking?
Great battle, great round. I respect Joel for closing with his weakest joke by far. That's not a lot of comics. A lot of comics will do it the opposite. But also, I resent there's some black stars in the NHL. I mean, PK Subban and the other Wade Simmons, yeah, and
this just sounds like you're making up black names. But
Anson Carter is killing it. But ultimately, I thought Joel had the better jokes that round, so I'm going to give it to Joel that round.
All right, guys, that means Joel Walkowski is the winner of your first round. Guys, make some noise for both of your competitors. So this next round is going to be 30 seconds each. Matt, because you went first in the first round, that means, Joel, you're going to go first in this round. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's roast.
Round 2. Fight.
Matt is from Queens and is the reason it's technically considered part of Long Island. You look like someone gave Rogaine to an unemployment check. You look like a mechanic impregnated motor oil. Honestly, you look so bad, even the NRA is against your right to bear arms. Your wardrobe has more misused tanks this side of the war in Iraq. But I will say, Matt, you are displaying some personal growth. He recently instituted a 5-day waiting period in between showers. That was the last one.
All right, thank you, Gary Busey, halfway through the accident. Joel's ex-wife cheated on him before they broke up, but you know what they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to, haha, you got cheated on. I bet that guy's got a way bigger dick than you. I'll bet he's fucking her right now, making her come like you never could. You've disappointed more women than Aziz Ansari's claw hand. Joel, you limp dick mongoloid. You're a pothead, which makes sense because in the Muslim community, they love a stoned woman. I recently learned that Walkowski is actually the name of a seashell. If you hold it up to your ear, you can actually hear the moans of his ex-wife as she gets fucked by the guy she cheated on you with.
All right, guys, that was your second round. Please make some noise for both your competitors. We're going to take it to our illustrious judges. The truth, Joe List.
Boy, great round. Joel had great jokes again, killer joke writer. But then I like that Matt went with the one theme and then lost everybody. I mean, everybody just hated you, which I love. And then they kind of got tired of hating you and came around. So it took us on a real roller coaster ride. So I got to give it to Matt on that round.
All right, guys, we got one vote for Matt Maran. Eli Sairs, the champ. What are you thinking?
Great round, both of y'all. Love you, Matt. You look like you still watch porn on VHS. Yeah, I think. Tying it around with the seashell thing did it for me, I think. I'm going to vote for Matt that round.
All right, that's 2 votes for Matt. That means we are 1 round apiece. So we're going to a third. Are you guys ready for your third round? Matt, you're going to be going first. Yep. 4 jokes, tit for tat. Are you guys fucking ready for your main event? Final round. Then let's roast.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Joel has several pro-life activists in his family, and as you can tell, they all insist on having every baby. You're like Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy if all of his water was from Flint, Michigan.
Matt, you smell terrible. It's genuinely hard to be on stage with you. Matt, if a blind person met you, they would know exactly what you looked like.
Thank you, One Flew Over the Cuckold's Nest. Joel's dad is a professional banjo player, and just like the banjo, Joel is used to getting played by bitches.
Matt eats Chipotle every day, probably because the diarrhea it gives him is the only thing he can deliver smoothly.
And because if you eat there enough, they give you free merch. I'm not kidding. Joel's mom lost 200 pounds and apparently donated it all to his current girlfriend's thighs. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you're not Muslim anymore. Now you can eat pig again.
That woman wouldn't look at you on your best day. Matt is a pro wrestler who suffered multiple concussions. You're just like Chris Benoit, except you've never made me laugh.
Women may recognize Joel if I'm holding on to every hug for just a little too long. But a lot of people here have said that Joel looks like he would pet bunnies to death, but I think that's unfair. That's not fair. They don't even mention that he always fucks them first.
Matt had a magic-themed bar mitzvah. That sounds so boring. Who wants to see a Jew disappear for the 6 million and first time?
We are going to bring it to our judges. First, we're going to hear from Joe List.
Boy, oh boy, that was great. I mean, that was real headlining there. That was something, and that brought me pure joy. I just love the Holocaust. I really just, no, I'm kidding. Jeez, that was a bummer because nobody really laughed, and now it feels real. I'm Jewish. That's a lie. But I think that, boy, so close. I mean, Eli and I were jerking each other off over here. Nothing to do with you guys. But ultimately, I think the smell joke, I mean, first of all, I can't smell you. I want to say that, Matt. I do not smell you. But that joke really killed me. I loved it. And so I'm going to give a very slight penis-length edge to Joel Walkowski on that one, on that round.
All right, guys, we got one vote for Joel Walkowski. Champ, Eli Sairs, let's hear your thoughts.
First of all, just give it up for them. What a fucking battle, right?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Great battle.
God damn it. Fuck me in the fucking dick.
I'd be happy to.
Damn it. How close was this? I love you both. I love you, Matt. You look like your spirit animal is a stolen U-Haul. I've said it several times, Matt. I'm sorry, man. You are my favorite roaster right now. You are. You're just absolutely my favorite. I do think just in the writing department, Joel just barely, I mean, by a hair, I would go with Joel for tonight.
All right, guys, that's 2 votes. That means your winner is Joel Walkowski. Let's see him hug it out. And guys, make some noise for these guys. They put it all on the line for you.
Perfect.